Great news, everybody. The Sewergrooves are back for the first time in 14 years. The Acoin Session. I love that cover. You're going to see this cover behind me very near future. Hey group, welcome to Actual Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Love this record. Good record, but not quite what I expected. I did hear the Sewergrooves before on compilations, and I was surprised. I only own one of their older records, this one. I thought at least I had two, but I imagine I was confusing them with another band with a similarly distasteful band name. Whoever that band is, it will come up soon enough as I go through my action rock section. And so I'm surprised I only own one. This is actually their 9th album, like I said, the first since 2012. And this is 30 years since their debut came out. And, from Stockholm, Sweden. They name check all the right bands. MC5, Radio Birdman, Dead Moon, Vipers, Thin Lizzy, especially for the melody, and Rocky Erickson. Rocky or Rocky, as it may be. And yes, it's cool, but it did not match up my expectation of this cover. Because I put out this cover a good while ago when it was announced. It's like, oh, cool. Love this. But then it's a little bit smooth, isn't it? A little bit cute. With the goat. I imagine that's what it is a goat. With a reefer in his hand. Driving this hot rod. Okay, garage rock. Good. But this, in my dim memory of listening to this, because I own thousands of things, and so not everything is fresh in my head. What did the Sewergrooves sound like? I didn't remember. And it's good that I didn't remember, because I prefer reviewing what I'm reviewing instead of comparing it to their past work. A lot of critics love doing that. Oh, this is not their best stuff. This is their best stuff. Review what's in your hand. And is it good? Never mind whether it's their best or worst or whatever. Is it good? This is good. I'm just saying, I'm surprised by how commercial it is. Yes, the young lady of your life can be with you as you play this record. No obscenities. It's all relationship songs. Nothing about partying. Nothing about, hey, let's get hot babes. Not that kind of record. Of course, they're not young people anymore. 30 years has passed after all. And it's fairly commercial. And, accessible to a female ear. It is good stuff. Good energy It is action rock. It is high energy rock, but it is commercial. And I mean, you even get background vocals, old fashioned, back na 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 ah ah ah. That guy. Sorry if I'm off key. Thank God I'm off key to nobody. Yeah, no one's with me. I'm just being bad. But yeah, na 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 na. You got those kind of background vocals going on here. And it's fine. It belongs. Okay? It's not a hard rock record. It is garage rock. Yeah, you could offer this to, I don't know if it is or not, Yule Stevens Underground Garage here in the States on Sirius XM radio. They could consider playing this on the Underground Garage, Yule Stevens Underground Garage. Hey, Kid Leo. My old afternoon drive time DJ here in Cleveland from my old neighborhood. I digress. So it rocks, but it's fairly commercial, and it's cool. The two songs, well, here's my warning. At the time you're watching this, or at least the time I recorded this last week, this was not on YouTube yet. It is on Bandcamp. And I had to listen to it on Bandcamp. Coast Highway did try to do me a favor and send me a file, but it didn't work. So I had to listen on Bandcamp on a pitch count. Did I say that right? Either way, that's what I meant. Pitch count. 3 times I got to hear it. And I enjoyed it 3 times. I had to pay attention because I could not relax. I prefer to relax with what I'm listening to, not be paranoid. Oh, I have to listen. No, I can't check my Facebook stuff. I can't eat. I have to listen. Because I'm reviewing right now. I like to relax. Just let the damn thing play multiple times, and because you like to do that too. That's how we consume music. I'm not at this stage of life, oh my God, I have to listen to this. Yes, I do have to listen to it, but I multitask. This is the 21st century. We multitask, right? So that's the background of my listening to this. So you can listen to it on Bandcamp, and I'm sure other services has the album as well. I don't know. I didn't check. I don't care. I stick with Bandcamp and YouTube. That's it. Because if nothing else, Bandcamp sends me emails. That's how I know when new stuff is coming out. All the bands and record labels I follow on Bandcamp, and Bandcamp is very good about giving me emails all through the day. I appreciate that. And, so no shade on Bandcamp. That's their business model. They're there to give money to the bands and the record labels. Good for them. But as a reviewer, when I'm trying to do the band a favor to publicize their new record, can I just relax with the damn record instead of being a bitch count? So there we are. Hopefully, check on YouTube. I will mention, if I remember, to the label and the band, hey, try to put it on YouTube by the time this airs. Sunday is what I got it marked for. Okay. Not sure. Why did I write down June? It hasn't been June for a while, boys and girls. July. The olds are getting to me. So, if I have the option of saving songs from this album on YouTube, when that occurs, I will save Spanish Tears, which is the first song. That has a really cool riff. It promised a heavier record than it wound up being. It is commercial. And Walk Around. That's a pretty darn good song too. And I like all the songs. All the songs are cool. You know, for fairly commercial stuff. And so it's garage rock, it's action rock, it's high energy rock, garage rock. Scandinavian Garage Rock Legends. Yes. And that's what I got for you. Let's check if I miss anything. I mentioned they're from Sweden, right? I mentioned what kind of music it is. Garage rock. Emphasis on rock. Sometimes I do a lot of garage rock that's commercial. Retro rock. You know, retro 60s rock that is not retro 60s. This is garage rock. It's still commercial. Very modern. With that being whiny. Even if it's about relationships. It's not whiny relationship songs. You know, let me just give you a clue with the song titles, which again, Stray Arrows, I told you Spanish Tears, The Owl, Time Passes By, Na 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 na, whatever it is. Don't Throw Your Love, All the Time, as in Don't Waste Your Time. On my head, and Looking for Kicks, which has more type of background vocal. You know, it's a similar concept of, you know, kicks are getting harder to find. Kicks, who did that song? Was that Paul Revere and the Raiders? And covered multiple times since. You know, kicks keep getting harder to find. It's not that song. It's in that vein. Looking for Kicks. And no ballads, but it is good for mixed company. Production's nice. It's self-produced, actually. Good job, guys. And it is not on YouTube at the moment. Go check. There's other Sewergrooves on YouTube, but it's not on YouTube yet. But go check. The Acoin Session, singular. Anything political here? If there is, I missed it. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. I think the cover is the most fun thing about it. This cover is great. I love this cover. Just a touch smooth. You know, it's not total red fink rough. It's smooth. It's smooth arts, smooth lines, smooth round lines. It's nice. It really is good. I really love this cover. I love the mountain coat, if that's what it is, with a joint. And his hand on the stick shift. Anybody remember stick shift? God. When I took driver's ed, the stick shift on my simulator did not work. So I never learned how I was supposed to learn how to drive a stick shift. Never did because my simulator was broken. How do you get this out of second gear? You know that song. What's that song called? Beep Beep? Something like that. Beep Beep, you know, Nash Rambler. What's the name of that song? Great song. But I digress again. I'm putting stuff away before I get to it. So yes, this is a fun record, mixed company. Through the cover is my favorite part of the fun part. You like this video? Give it a like, subscribe to Axe Rock Corner, ring the notification bell, and go listen. Check to see if it's on YouTube, but then go to Bandcamp or what other alternative. There's something other than YouTube. Ew. There's other resources to find records. Check for them. But go find the Sewergrooves and Bandcamp on your pitch count and check it out. And Coast Highway and Jabuta would love to have your money to buy the nice record on vinyl. Come back and tell us what you think. Is this cool action rock? Action rock is getting very commercial nowadays. At least with the icons of action rock, when they still produce something, they're getting pretty commercial. No names, please. For latest in action rock and energy rock and garage and punk and psych and psychobilly and stoner rock. It's not stoner rock. Even through the mountain goat may well be stoned while speeding. It's a mountain goat. Does the law apply to the mountain goat? I don't know about Swedish driving laws. And of course, the classic and legacy bands that gave us all the rock and roll that we enjoy and mutate today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.